Cheesecake and rice.
Welcome to the Quick 30 podcast. I got your co-host right here.
Mo.
Other co-host right here.
Exactly.
And the newest member of the team right here. Our new co-host.
Kyle, aka K-Bakes.
Now today, earlier, we was really talking about, I don't know why, but we was talking about LeBron James. He's a great figure, you know what I'm saying? He did have a great game last night. He'll bounce back and get better. But our discussion today for y'all is, this man's been so great. He's had 3 prime years. 07, 08, 11, 12 Miami, and 2017, 2018 with the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm going to get my opinion last, but I want to know from y'all, what do you think his prime year was between them 3 years that I said?
Alright, for me, I say I'm a Cavs fan, obviously. You know, LeBron. I'm gonna say his prime was in Cleveland. I gotta say 2017, 2018 though, because for one, he played in all 82 games. You know, someone who's in, I don't remember how old he was, but he was obviously getting older, and he played in all 82 games, plus the playoffs led them to the finals. We did get swept though. We did get swept that year though. But you know, he had a 51-point triple-double in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Hit numerous buzzer beaters in the playoffs. He had one against the Pacers. He had one against the Raptors too. You know what I'm saying? And led the pretty trash pretty trash Cleveland Cavaliers team to the finals. So that's my answer.
I agree with you in a sense, because 2018 he was ridiculous. Well, all 3 prime years he was ridiculous. But
The fact that they play all 82 games.
yeah, the fact they play all 82 games is crazy.
Like,
But he wasn't even in his 20s while he was doing that. That's
Right.
crazy. 82 games is insane. But y'all might think I'm different for saying this, but I think it's 07, 08. And the reason I say 07, 08, he was athletic like crazy, yo. Like I've never seen, like, he's always been athletic. It's LeBron, like, you're not taking that away from him. But, like, I feel like 07, 08 was just a dominant year for him. And he was averaging 30 a game, which is his second highest points per game he's got since he's been in the league. But he was getting that, and the year right before that, he led a bad Cavs team, terrible Cavs team, to the finals against the San Antonio Spurs. He lost, but he didn't have no support on that team. He had Larry Hughes. Larry Hughes as the second best player. Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Daniel Gibson.
Shout out Big Z. Big Z.
Nah, he's garbage. He's garbage. I
Big
ain't
Z
gonna
is
lie.
a legend.
Anson Varejao, garbage. But like, on the real note though, that was impressive. His 07, 08 year. In 18, he did the same thing kind of, but I just feel like him averaging 30 a game and really showing up for his team really mattered, and just his athletic ability was just crazy. I used to watch his 07, 08 tapes all the time when I was a kid. But I'm going to give it on to my other co-host right here.
All I gotta say, bro. 07, 08, bro. One of the greatest performances I ever seen in my life. That was the year they lost to they lost to Orlando in the Eastern Conference Finals. Bro, the only person that was able to beat LeBron was Dwight Howard.
Nah, for real.
Great man, by the way.
Dwight
Howard
does
was like that.
Kobe versus LeBron finals. Bro.
He did.
He messed it up for all of us. That would have been the greatest finals to ever.
Kobe versus LeBron.
So, but yeah, Charlie's 207 to 208. I think he's the greatest player alive because Michael Jordan couldn't do that with LeBron team. We know that. Come on, bro. Because Michael Jordan, before Pippen and Dennis Rodman, right? He had a way better team than what Braun had. I don't know what Braun had. It was a bunch of G leaguers, and said, "All right, bro, we gonna see what Braun can do with this team." Right? Turns out to be a legend, bro. That's all I gotta say, bro. 30 points a game. What? Average 7.4 assists and 6.9 rebounds.
You really lead your team by doing that.
Like,
And he won an MVP that year, didn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
won
he
MVP.
did, yeah,
He
yeah.
won MVP.
yeah, he won MVP that year. And then his second best player, Larry Hughes. Bro, like who he had on that team was crazy, bro. like you really look at that team and be like, who the heck did this man have on his team, bro? Like I can't even tell my kids, you know who this man is? Exactly. I don't know either.
Oh, no.
All I gotta say is I can name a couple of people on 2017, 2018, but I can't name people on 2007, 2008. That's how Chad, I don't know. I ain't really heavy on how trash 2017, 2018 to 2007. So he carried a much trashier team to the Eastern Conference Finals than 2017, 2018.
We got that wrong. I ain't gonna lie. He won MVP in 09.
09?
09. Yeah.
Well, my fault. It was 09. My bad. But that was the MVP season. I don't care.
Yeah, 07 was definitely
that was
MVP season.
Who won MVP that year?
It was 07, 08.
Yeah.
07 it was Dirk and 08 was Kobe. But
I mean, it was Kobe.
it was Kobe. So, I mean, he deserved it that year. You know what I'm saying? Viewers, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is off topic, but Kobe should have definitely won it one time. He definitely got robbed by Steve Nash.
Ooh, that's a good one too, but
Kobe
we
also-
gonna say that for
We
next
gonna say that for
week.
next week. We'll say that for next week.
All right, Zach. You know.
Oh, let's see what you say.
Let's see what Zay Tobin up here gotta say, man.
11-12. Miami.
He would be different.
Nah, I'm dead.
He would be different. I'm gonna let you go though.
I mean, cause like you said, like I've never seen that athletic. I mean, obviously, yeah, 07, 08, he was dominant. But when he went to Miami, bro, Miami Brown was completely different, bro. Cause like I told you, I've never really watched like basketball or even sports as a kid like that. Like I had to really like lock into that growing up. But you know, I started watching basketball and stuff like that when I seen Bron get traded to Miami from the Cavs. And when I first seen him like that, I was like, who is this dude? And I think he only averaged what, like 27 that year?
Yeah, he averaged 27.
Yeah, like I know it's not much, but like he did carry that team though, and like I said, like that's probably the most athletic LeBron I've ever seen for real.
27 points a game, especially in that era, is crazy because there weren't that many people other than the Kobe's, the Melos. You had to be elite if you was averaging 27 and up.
Literally,
For sure.
literally.
Plus, he was. This was like the most like his mental wise. That LeBron was crazy.
He just wanted to win.
Like he just wanted to
He
win.
wanted
Like
to win.
I don't know. 07, 08 brought Bron to that stage. So I don't know.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But you gotta give it up to cause during that time his rivals were KG and all of them, the Celtics, when the reason why he went to Miami in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So that helped him a lot.
Celtics did not break LeBron. I don't care what nobody says.
It wasn't that man averaging 45 against them?
Like everybody's gonna remember that game 6, man. That's all I gotta say.
No, that game 6 is legendary.
I don't know if it was in 2012 or 2011, but I just know it was game 6 against the Celtics. He dropped 45 in their house.
That is crazy. But all I gotta say, bro, like that was like his clutches time too. One of his clutches years. Like well, we already talked about Celtics when he went against Celtics. He was dominating everybody.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But we really salute LeBron on this podcast. Great player, great individual. Always need to talk about him. Keep shining. But we got another thing coming up. Speaking of LeBron, actually, they was comparing Zion to Bron when he was in Duke. So we gonna get into that too. I want to ask y'all, Did Zion live up to the hype in the NBA that he was? Because when he was at Duke, he was that guy. Everybody loved him, and I'm not taking that away from him. He was like that. He was like that at Duke. But do you think he's lived up to his hype since he came into the league? Entering the draft class with John Morant too.
I know we talked about this earlier, and I said nah, but now that I think about it, he do. He like the only issue is he just kept getting hurt, but if in all injuries aside, I felt like he would have been even more of that dominant player than he was at Duke, because even like his rookie debut, he had 17 and like how many minutes? 2 minutes?
Crazy.
That was crazy, bro.
Spurs, crazy.
Like,
he was cooking.
He was cooking the
I was watching
Spurs,
that
bro.
game.
He was cooking the Spurs, and then on top of that, not only was he like cooking the Spurs with like his 3-pointers, because that's the majority of what he did, but he's a bully in the paint too. He's gonna take that away from you, get the N1 or the putback bucket afterwards. So like, if he wasn't getting hurt, he'd definitely be doing that stuff.
In his rookie year, he had the highest percentage
Mhm.
in the paint. He was very efficient in the paint.
No cap, because like I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, this man, because to me, I thought he really was the closest, because his power with his size, but like a bigger size of LeBron, and he could shoot the ball a little too, not too much, but just a little.
Nah, he can't shoot at all.
No, he can shoot. Nah,
He
no,
can't shoot.
And he proved in his first game that he
Right.
was able to do it.
He's
Literally.
able to do it, but he
got
doesn't.
it with the
jab.
He doesn't need to.
He said,
Nah,
Even though his shot is weak.
But in this league now, I feel like unless you're Giannis, your name is Giannis, you have to be able to shoot a little. Even Giannis is in like a little shooting game sometimes.
Bro,
Zion a better shooter.
Because
I mean, he's a better shooter than
no,
Giannis.
because Giannis is tired of hearing people saying Giannis is not a shooter. Giannis is not a shooter. And do you not see like James? I remember a time James Harden gave Giannis all this space. Like James Harden was at the rim waiting on him to shoot the ball, and Giannis was at the top of the key. He was like, nah. After that, I'm getting James shooting.
No, I don't think Giannis is like worried about what people are saying. I just believe he's starting to shoot the three because they're giving it to him.
right.
So like if they're giving it to him, and you end up making it, then they guard up, and then it's your world. So. And plus, it's turning to a 3-point league. If you want to be out there,
That's why I'm trying to say Zion will have to learn how to shoot. But do you think he lived up to the hype?
I mean, yeah, I did because like you gotta think about it. He's still making highlights. He's still making highlight reels in the NBA. So no matter what he does, when he injured or not, it's like bro still has an impact on the game. Like you back down, do a crazy spin move, and his layup packages for a big man is crazy.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is crazy.
And bro's bouncy too.
Exactly.
Bro's
So it's
real
like
bouncy.
barely anybody want to get in the paint with this man.
Yeah,
Who's he in the paint with a linebacker?
that's what I'm saying.
Nah, that man is big.
But as a Duke fan, I knew when people started calling him LeBron, like the next LeBron, I knew it wouldn't work out. But for what he's done so far, I really like it because, he's giving us all the highlights we wanted. When he plays, he was an all-star. You know what I'm saying? He barely played this year and he still won all-star. So people around the league and fans around the world, know what Zion can do when healthy. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? I think he's, if he hasn't lived up to it, he's like right underneath it once he keeps playing more and more games. Because when he started playing, he was like rookie year, he almost won rookie of the year and he barely played the season. So, Zion's like that for sure.
Me, honestly, I'm just going to give a quick answer because, I'm a John Morant fanatic. But I think Zion, honestly, at first I ain't going to lie, I didn't like him. I was hating on him because I was like, you came out of the same class as Ja, so Ja was going to be bad at you. But honestly, he's lived up to the hype because his field goal percentage is high. Like, his field goal percentage is real high. It's 60.8%. That's like really impressive. Like that's above 50%. And when he plays, he's efficient, but he's always is hurt. And I feel like part of that is on his training. But for his regular season, he averaged for his regular season, he just averaged 26 a game. For his career, it's 25.8. But granted, he was hurt all the time. But I ain't gonna spend too much time on him because that's not my favorite guy, but I definitely do respect him. And I hope he stays healthy because he was supposed to be a starter for the All-Star game. But moving on from basketball, you know, we all football fanatics, you know what I'm saying? But I had a lot of favorite running backs growing up. I want to know from each of y'all, we can start first over here. Who was your favorite running back when you was, of all time, really?
Favorite running back of all time has to be either Barry Sanders or Walter Payton. I liked Barry Sanders because, you know, he was small, shifty. He made something out of nothing, basically. And if he didn't retire early, I think he would have had the most rushing yards of all time, not Emmitt Smith. But, you know, because he was only 1,500 yards behind Walter Payton, if I'm not mistaken, for the rushing leader when he retired. So, but Walter Payton is one of my favorite because, you know, it's Walter Payton. They call him Sweetness. He played he started to bring a new swag to the running back position, especially as a black athlete. So, you know what I'm saying? I really rock with Walter Payton.
Me? Bro, Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch, I'm a Jets fan, and I'm also a Seahawks fan. So, it's not no bias. Marshawn Lynch, Damian Thompson, or Sean McCoy. Those are the three running backs I watch the most. I cannot decide between those three because all three of them had different styles.
Perfectly.
LaShawn McCoy, shifty ass, I don't know what.
Really?
If he when he said I am an athlete, I gave him work. He did give him work. He was all I remember is that play he did on against the Carolina Panthers. Went from one side of the field, shift all of them players to the other and get 30 yards. Different type of player. Well, Marshawn Lynch, you already know, beast quick. That game was crazy. He had beast quick number 2 against Cardinals. Crazy 2, and then trying to do another one against the Texans. Luckily, J.J. Watt tackled him. I ain't gonna cap. And Damian Thompson helped the Jets go to the AFC Championship twice in a row. Come on now.
It's the last time they've been relevant, too.
Why you playing me like that? Don't
play with him like
don't do that. Don't do that.
But that is the last time they, you know.
Bro, this year.
No, this year sucked.
They're not coming back this
They're
year.
not
Number
coming
one
back.
defense.
By the rule.
Number one defense. Number one defense.
And where'd that get you last year? Out the playoffs? All right.
Right.
I ain't like LaShawn McCoy though, I'm gonna be honest with you.
For real?
I ain't like him because y'all know I'm a Giants fan. I hate seeing him. I hate Deshaun Jackson because he got that punt return on this.
Y'all suck for
It was
that.
like 10 seconds like he returned.
Because they give y'all.
And he went in the end zone almost backwards, bro.
Yeah, I know he disrespected us. So like, I don't like him. I don't like Deshaun McCoy. Y'all great athletes though.
They give y'all crazy work. I love that game.
I hate that.
My brothers are Giants
I
fans,
hate
so I'll
that.
watch that whole shit. I'll put that shit on replay. I'll put that thing on replay too. I was like, look, you see that? Look.
No. No, but definitely my favorite running backs though. I'll give some respect to LaShawn McCoy, but me, I have a couple. Like I can't give y'all a one-word answer. I like Le'Veon Bell. I don't like the Steelers at all, but I do like Le'Veon Bell. I like how he was so patient and he would wait to go in the hole and then explode. He wasn't even really that fast. He was just like quick and like shifty and like he was like that.
You know, Saquon reminds me of Le'Veon Bell type thing.
Nah,
A little bit, not too much. A little bit.
Not even close.
No.
Saquon just goes. He's not waiting. Saquon.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes
Saquon
Saquon just goes. Le'Veon will wait.
He wait like that. Nah, they don't run like
Yeah.
nah.
Saquon faster. Like,
Way faster. That Le'Veon Bell. I ain't gonna say he was slow, but he was
He
like
wasn't that fast.
He wasn't that fast. Like
It was just
Saquon a different breed, bro.
Saquon a blur, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
But who else? Oh, Arian Foster. Don't sleep on him. Arian Foster was like that.
He was nice.
Maurice Jones-Drew. He was like that too. Who else did I like? I like AP too.
Oh yeah.
I used to hate him because everybody would say, Who's the best running back? Marshawn Lynch.
It's
Adrian
AP.
Peterson.
It's AP. He won
It was
it.
AP.
Listen, you know,
No.
he won an MVP. He won an MVP as a running back.
As a running back.
As a running
Marshawn
back.
Lynch did not do that.
He
Just
did.
don't even try and look it up, bro. Who has the most rushing yards in a single game? Adrian Peterson.
And
296.
who had beat space?
You know who
Adrian
previously
Peterson
held that? You know
couldn't
who
make
previously held that?
Adrian
Jamal Lewis.
Peterson couldn't do beat space. Adrian
He didn't need to. He was faster than everybody else. Marshawn was slow. Anyway, you know who else? You know who else is second on the leaderboard for all-time rushing yards in the game? You know Jamal Lewis, best rated running back of all time. You know,
Trash.
Yeah, garbage.
Trash.
But Marshawn
Trash.
couldn't touch.
Throw him away.
Marshawn couldn't touch.
Trash.
295.
Garbage.
295.
Garbage can.
Trash.
295. He'd be the best running back in your entire
Oh,
franchise.
No.
Tiki Barber wasn't a person.
No.
Tiki Barber's the best
No.
running back to ever grace a giant helmet.
He
I
ain't,
would
no,
die on that
T-Bar,
kid.
no, Brandon Jacobs. Brandon Jacobs was like that.
Brandon Jacobs has nothing on Tiki Barber. Brandon Jacobs was nice though. I love Brandon Jacobs.
Brandon Jacobs was like
Bradshaw. I love
Bob
Bob
Bradshaw.
But they were not Tiki Barber. Tiki Barber's not.
What you gotta say? You didn't back me up on that Marshawn talk.
Because, bro, listen, bro. Because you had me when you said Marshawn was better than AP. Now, listen. I'm a Seahawks fan myself. So, my favorite running back, Marshawn Lynch, bro. Marshawn Lynch. Because his career, he had 10,413 yards for 85 touchdowns. And yeah, y'all right. He is slow as shit. But who the hell was bringing him down?
Pig drag.
What you
Come
mean?
on.
There was
Nobody was tackling
Hey, Pete
him.
Carroll was bringing him down when he didn't hit that ball.
No,
Bro,
Relax.
You got Marshawn Lynch in the backfield.
Relax.
They would have handed it to AP. I'll tell you that.
Those are fighting words in Washington.
We're not gonna talk
You ever
about
been to
that.
Washington?
No.
Nah, but AP is the only running back, bro. He came back from his ACL was torn, and he came back quickly. Like they said, like he wasn't even supposed to be playing. Like he came back quicker than what they expected, and was still teed that year.
All right, but I want to
Like,
ask you
come on,
something.
bro.
I want to ask you
Come
something.
on.
Was defenders scared to tackle AP?
Yes.
Yes, they
No.
was.
Yes.
Yes,
No.
they was.
Yes, they
No.
was. AP was more like physical.
You can ask NFL players. Who are they more scared to tackle? AP
They said,
or Marshawn
bro.
Lynch?
They said,
no,
it was
no,
on video, it was
no.
on video, bro. They said,
They said I'm not tackling
I'm not tackling him, bro.
him.
It's been filmed with
AP
like,
was probably stronger than Marshawn.
No,
He was quicker than
no,
Marshawn.
word.
He was trucking people more than Marshawn.
No, he was not.
Yeah. Don't ask Will Hill. Don't ask Will Hill. Don't ask what he did to Marshawn.
Mo. Marshawn had like people like on
Nah,
his back.
Beastquake
running.
was nice.
Like,
Beastquake was nice, but
now,
he was not
like,
strong.
but the thing is, bro.
AP has never moved big piles with
Yes, he-
big
They get
defensive
this- bro,
linemen
I'm trying to-
like Marshawn has.
Bro, they gave this man
Y'all was,
the name
y'all,
Beast
y'all, they act
Mode
like they
for a
ain't never
reason.
watched AP before.
That's
AP
why.
was doing everything Marshawn.
AP was disgusting, bro.
He was doing everything Marshawn
I'm not taking nothing.
Everything
away from
Marshawn did, AP did.
But I'm
And
saying
man,
like,
better.
Let's relax.
I'm
like,
so serious, bro.
he really, Marshawn was really having carrying people on his back. Like,
You
like,
think AP wasn't
like,
doing that?
Like,
No, I'll say as this as a summary. Marshawn Lynch was more aggressive than him. Marshawn Lynch was not better. No, he was not better running back.
I can
He's
agree
not
with you
better
on
running
that.
back.
I can agree with you on that.
AP
I
is a
agree
top
with you.
This
5
man
running back of
broke-
all time.
This man broke more tackles than AP can ever think of.
Who's the top 5 running back in the league?
I'll watch him out. He's in top 5 with mine. My list.
You got a Marshawn jersey?
Got a Marshawn flag.
This said a flag.
Hey,
Nah.
we grew up in hard times.
But man, like I like running backs. That was a good discussion. But we gonna move on to some receivers. I ain't gonna say who's the best, cause you know Jerry Rice and all that. But who is the most dominant receiver to y'all? Y'all can drop that in the comments too.
It's a lot. Cause we got D-Hop. We talking about all time or right
All
now?
time.
All time. Calvin Johnson,
Megatron.
Megatron, Randy Moss, like Randy Moss. Even some of the new guys like Jamar Chase,
They
Justin
can compete
Jefferson.
on Megatron though.
No,
Megatron's-
whoa, no, No. That's back then, bro. Back then, like, he was, like, destroying dudes off the route and getting bouncy with dudes, too. Like, you couldn't stop him. You really couldn't stop him. So, like, I think the most dominant receiver is Calvin Johnson.
Respect. Calvin Johnson. Mega. They call this man Megatron.
For a reason.
Megatron. This man was 6'5", 230, 240. Ran 4'3" or 4'4", low 4'4". Bro, who was touching him? Well, I ain't gonna lie. I've seen the highlight of Cam Chancellor blowing this man up. That's the first time I've ever seen that in my life.
That's the first. That's definitely the first.
But hey, this man catch footballs over 4 people. They have 4 corners guarding this man at all times. Well, not 4 corners at all times, but like, you know, deep Hail Mary passes was thrown. You know, 4 corners was around him.
He still made it. I remember he did that against the Bengals.
He did it against the Saints.
Like a rebound.
Like, bro, they literally had to game plan for this man all the time, bro. All the time. Not discredit for Randy Moss or Julio Jones or anything. Randy Moss was a deep threat.
Mm-hmm.
He had the wheels.
He was an inspiration.
So I ain't gonna hold you.
Like,
But yeah,
like, I'm a boss, you. Like,
yeah, they created the Moss
Yeah,
after Randy Moss. So
yeah.
I wouldn't mind if somebody said Randy Moss hard. That'll probably be.
Calvin Johnson he got 329 yards against the Cowboys too.
Right, exactly. And what he's leading all time in what?
Single season.
Single season receiving yards.
Because receiving yards is Jerry Rice.
Yeah, single season receiving yards. Like, come on, bro. You can't fight against that. Like,
Nah, but to switch it up though, you know, they obviously Calvin and all them, they were great. But for me, I look at the more like recent ones. The 2 most dominant I've seen in my lifetime easily was probably AB, because AB, when he was in his prime, going crazy. Ravens fan, killed us every time reach over the line for the division. That was crazy to me. And another one, Julio Jones. Julio Jones was modern day Calvin Johnson that could make toe tap catches. Calvin was bodying people, but like he would land like clearly in bounds. What Julio did in the Super Bowl
Calvin did that too.
was crazy. Calvin didn't do it because he ain't going to no Super Bowl. He ain't going to no Super Bowl.
Oh,
So
my God.
Julio made that crazy catch in the Super Bowl, but he was on the team that chose. So those are my 2.
Calvin could toe tap. I don't care.
He wasn't toe tap.
He wasn't toe tapping like Julio, though.
All
I
right,
ain't gonna lie.
but he could toe tap though. He could toe
I
tap.
like Julio. That's what
Not like Julio. No, Julio's bounce is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's
He
something
was staying
crazy.
in bounds, bro.
I say though, my most dominant receiver, people might think I'm crazy for this. Chad Ochocinco.
That's not crazy.
Chad Ochocinco.
That's not
crazy.
Yo, his
That man
route
had-
running
His
was
footwork is crazy.
crazy, yo. Yeah, Chad Ochocinco definitely.
That footwork.
His
Bro,
footwork is
He
insane.
had to go up
He
against
literally
him.
told the man,
open,
yo,
bro.
come right here. Yo, ref, tell him to come right here.
Yeah, come right
Tell him
here,
to come
Bro,
right
he
here.
said, it's 3 things in the world that's certain. Death, taxes, and what do you say? 85 always gonna be open. like,
No,
Right,
he's
right.
always is open though. Like,
There was only
all the time.
one corner that locked him up though.
Who?
Darrell Reeves.
Reeves.
Darrell
Darrell
Reeves.
is like that.
He had no catches against Darrell Reeves. He said, Chad said, yo, bro, on Iron Man, he was like, hey, Reeves, I got my cleats in the back. We gotta go run that thing again. I was weak. And he still got it for his age, too.
Mm-hmm.
Still got it.
Yeah, them Florida boys different. That's what it is.
Sweet feet.
Yeah. But that's my most dominant receiver. He might not be. Y'all can drop that in comments too. Who y'all think is y'all most dominant receiver? But me, I'm different. You feel me? I'm gonna choose Chad Ochocinco. He had to switch his name. Maybe Chad Johnson first.
Yeah, Chad Johnson. Because Ochocinco is 85 in
Yeah.
Spanish.
Yeah.
That's tough, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think he should be in the Hall of Fame right now.
Oh, definitely he should be in the Hall of Fame. If you don't get a Hall of Fame, that's rigged.
He's not gonna get in the Hall of Fame because of his actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember when he had the Hall of Fame jacket?
In the middle of the game while playing.
He said he used to tell the DBs his routes, yo. Like, I'm running this.
I believe him too.
Like, I'm running this.
No, he was
Like-
different. Like
like,
he was
what?
so different, yo.
I'm about to run this slant, see if we can stop
I remember Ray Lewis. He caught a slant.
it. And he
Ray Lewis, like, ooh, pop.
No, it wasn't a sling.
No.
He tried to block
He tried
him.
They gotta block him, that's what it was.
He
He
tried
was
to
like,
block him.
I got a headache.
He said, Ray Lewis popping, man.
That's that boy Ray Lewis.
Hey, but who in the Ravens guarding Chad Ochocinco though?
Nobody.
Not Ladarius Webb, I'll tell you that.
But Darius Webb, Chad
He
Ochocinco.
ain't embarrassed.
Hey, Chad Ochocinco embarrassed us, man.
You probably go for 400 on the
It is what it is. But if Marlon was playing back then,
Alright.
Yeah, relax.
Marlon Humphrey is not
Marlon-
calling.
He's not keeping up with Chad Ochocinco at
Marlon
all.
Humphrey is locking that. He
No
gonna hold him
way.
like Revis did.
If Marlon Humphrey can't guard AJ Brown, he could
Man.
not guard.
You could say he
Chad
can't guard AJ
Ochocinco.
Brown, but they asked AJ Brown. They said, "Hey, who's the toughest player to guard you?" Who he said? 4'4". He ain't say no Sauce Gardner. He ain't say no Tariq Woolen. He ain't say nobody. Giants.
Because
said
people
Marlon
did not
Humphrey.
go up against
He said Marlon
Sauce,
Humphrey.
bro. If he went up
Marlon
against
Humphrey.
Sauce, he would have been like, damn, Sauce was right with me this whole time. Like, no catches at all.
Sauce is nice, but you know.
Charles Ochocinco's cooking any quarter the Ravens ever had and still have right now.
No. He wouldn't even cook 37-year-old Dion. What you talking about?
Yes, he
Don't forget he was on the Ravens. He was on us, on our team. Like 37. Still
He
cooking.
would pick 37-year-old Dion.
Dion's the greatest quarter ever do it.
That's not. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a
That's
fact. I ain't gonna argue. You feel me? We have our own debates.
Yo, we was kind of close.
No one else was like that though. My man's Larry Fitzgerald. Mr. Never Drop a Ball.
Yeah.
Larry Fitzgerald was nasty. And he won a Super Bowl.
You want him Super Bowl?
Oh, no.
Nah,
My
they
fault.
lost.
They lost to Steelers. My fault. He lost to
They
Steelers.
lost to Steelers,
They should have
Yeah.
won.
and then they lost to Green Bay in the championship.
No, they beat Green Bay, I thought. They beat the play you talking about, the play that Fitzgerald made in overtime,
Yeah.
they won that game. They scored the play later.
Oh, shit. Right.
But I hope y'all like this segment. That's all we got for the Quick 30 podcast. I got my other co-hosts here. We'll be tuning in next week. Have a good one. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Follow our YouTube channel, Quick 30 Podcast. Follow our Instagram, the Quick 30 Podcast. Follow my Instagram, Lil_Michael with like 3 or 4 L's.
Follow the IG, Isaiah_Spencer.
Man, Mo.
And follow your boy IG, K_Big. K Biggs_52, my fault.
We out.